Well, good morning. Hello, world. Hello, everybody out there. You found yourself here with Love Evolve Energy. As you can see, I have a Podius site where you can get some pre-recorded stuff. And if you want to know more about me, just watch the ticker tape below. I've been known as an energy intuitive, channeling multidimensional energy for a host of different reasons. Sometimes it's just all about cookie making. So hang out. In about 5 minutes, we're coming up live, and perhaps we'll have some new insights about energy healing, energy holding, and we'll do some impromptu gallery style readings. So whether you're watching on replay or you're going to show up live and get some zhuzh, that's on you. We're going to have some groundbreaking stuff. My evolutionary wings are still drying, so it a little bit looks like that. So there'll be a whole just calliope of things that are happening. Is that the right word? I'm not even sure. So I'll see you back here in 5 minutes. Uh, and we'll just see what unfolds with whatever wants to be channeled. Hey, everybody. So we're back. Let me just see what the music is doing here. And hopefully you can hear me just fine. I have to see where I have that. Here we go. We'll just turn that down a little bit. It's nice having it in the background. So I'm emerging out of the chrysalis. For those of you who have sent well wishes, I thank you so very much. Woo. Let me get my seat happening here. Woo. Thank you so much for those well wishes. My body Deva, who sits within the web of karma, has been needing to integrate. And thus is why we come back to our nests, to the remembrance of the body Deva, which we often identify as self. We often identify as self. The body Deva is where we often locate the I, me, and mine. However, that is true within the web of karma. Karma exists within the web, the physical vessel, which has its own consciousness and identity, that is a part of self. Self has so many aspects, so many facets. The body Deva, consciousness of the body, is one facet of you that you can sometimes call an I. My leg hurts. This hurts on me. What's the me there? Where is the me? Where do you focus your identity? Where are you focusing your gaze as we gaze upon the world of karma? As we gaze upon the world of karma, as we just gaze upon the web. Some people call it the matrix. The matrix is simply karmic. It's simply karma. As we gaze upon this, we rest in. Let me look at comments here. No, I'm just light with light. As we gaze upon the web, we either identify with the web as I, we identify I with the web, I am thus, or we have a relationship with it, and we identify with the relationship as I, thou, I, other, within the web of karma. Life is a stage, and we are merely players, is another way to say this. And our beloved bard Shakespeare said thus, though, where was his gaze? His fascination with the machinations of human psychology and emotional life. And if we spend the majority of our energetic work within the emotions and the basic 7 chakra system, no matter how many iterations of that you decide there are, whether it's 14, 21, if you go through 9s and the 3 system, you go up to 108 and 216, up into 1008. Those are dimensions. They all happen within a matrix. They all happen within a web of beingness, And we believe that as we reach higher and higher within the dimensions, well, let me go back to the basic rainbow colors, or pastel rainbow, or ultraviolet rainbow. It doesn't matter. If it's associated with rainbow, that's a human functioning, and that happens within the field of emotionality. And there's no shame in that. There's no wrongness in that. For as we move deeper into the hard dimension, and then deeper still into our core star, and beyond the core star into the vastness of is, as we effervesce from the core star, how language works and how the body Deva works is through the sense gates. It's through the sense gates. The sense of seeing sees color. That's how the human system, as far as we know it now, It is evolving. As far as we know it now, that's how the sense gate, the human system is working. Sheila, hi, beautiful. I want to hear all about the playfulness of last night for you. Would love to hear if you want to share that here. I would highly recommend that you rewind to the beginning, or maybe 5 minutes after the beginning, so you can hear a lot of this. I will channel the same information again and again and again if people desire. Sheila's a part of my posse, all y'all. And that's all I want to say about that. So I can save the privacy. I can see that um, what's happening here. I can see that here. Let's do this. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Perhaps you can hear me a little bit better now. Uh, it looks like I'm glitching, but my Wi-Fi is strong. So I'm not sure what the glitches are all about. We have choices about that which we gaze upon. The easiest place to find the light is in the web itself, because it's always there. Many people find it difficult to see the light within, and so we choose to see the light without, believing it only exists without. It only exists within that which we gaze upon. I know that's a lot of conjunctives there. Within which we gaze upon. But if you turn that arrow of sight inward, if you change the direction of it and you gaze inward, it is within the web. That which you gaze upon with the human sight is always in the web. And we spiral deeper and deeper and higher and lower and lower. It doesn't matter if you're going deep or if you're going high. It's all directions that are the opposite of the external webs. And I just want to say the external webs are karma. They are cause and effect and the ripple thereof. The ripple that creates the next cause, that creates the next effect, that creates the next cause, that creates the next effect. And there we have independent origination, which is a Buddhist philosophical concept. It's as simple as cause and effect. Cause and effect, and the grand giant ripple within which we sit. And so do I continue to gaze upon the light, or do I continue to gaze upon that which arises within the web, within the karmic matrix? Hey, Rach. Do you really want to know what's up? I want to know what's up with you. I can tell you what's up, but it's my wings are barely dry. I'm understanding the context, and it's one thing to study and to receive the wisdom and the information from cognition, from gnosis, from knowing. Gnosis, Gnosis. Knowing comes from this, from know. It's another one to allow this deeper experiential phenomenological event to arise. And as I've been working with the Breathe, Feel, Dream posse, I too have allowed myself to be authentic and vulnerable as much as possible, and to let myself rest within this. Rachel, you might want to rewind to the beginning of this live to get the full on. So where primarily is the gaze? Did I make any sense there? Because I keep going back to the gaze. So I gazed deep into essence. And that only ever, if you've ever, humans, my beloveds, as I speak to myself, as you you gaze into the essence, It only ever dumps you out into everything. It's one thing to believe that everything is all. It's another thing to experience it and have that rewire your brain. And so that is the process I'm in. What decisions happen from myself? The chrysalis is still glommy. There's still sort of the gunk within it and the crunchiness within it. And what I see now and understand now is that I go back to the web when the body deva, who is firmly situated within karma, within call and response, within cause and effect, firmly situated. And so we love her. We love the elemental nature of things. This is the divine play, paramount for a human. So when it needs to shuffle down and it really needs to be integrated into the cells of the body, we come back to the nest. Where is your nest? The nest is situated within the web of existence. Yes, the foundation of the web are these gold, almost very strong. I think that's why we talk about them as spider webs, because there's something about spider silk that is very, very strong. Uh, it exists within these silken webs of gold, which is a particular flavor and expression of love essence of love. That's the foundation of it. The other causes and effects happen within this, and they happen within the emotionality. So as we've gone into desire mapping, which is one of the foundational cores, as is, oh, damn, where is that? It's over there. It's over there. I'm not going to run and get it, but that's Julia Cameron's book, The Artist Within. We're really looking at the psychology, the human emotions, and thought processes, which is the chakras expressing itself in contemporary modern understandings. And we continue to gaze upon this. We continue to gaze upon this again and again. And we recapitulate to the I, or the relationship to that, which becomes the I, the identification with it, or the relationship with it. And then we believe we are the identity within the karmic web. It's not so. It's not so. It's simply not so. The majority of energy work that we've done, including Reiki, up to this point, happens within the matrix, within the karmic web, within the web of life. And we say matrix like it's a bad thing, and yet we have created it. We say karmic web as if we judge it. It's a creation of embodied experience. The majority of energy work takes place within these contexts. Good morning, Mary John. None of this is news to you. From a particular point of view, karma doesn't exist except as a creation of source, as a personality. The Akashic records are a multidimensional expression of the karmic existence of the grand web of love that we glom up because that's our job. So if I say chakras don't exist, karma is evaporating, that's the last stronghold and foothold within the web. The Akashic records don't exist. You're free of these things. So what's an energy worker to do once she is free of? When she sees that everybody that comes to her, not everybody, many who have come to her, are yet to see that they are free of. And those who come to me who have been free of have a gnosis, a knowing of this, and only work from their core star. They evolve, this energy worker. They evolve. Love evolve energy is evolved thusly by the friends who chose as well to find a body deva. The issues you have within the karmic web, I dare say, create more issues. The solutions and resolutions within this are karmically linked. Cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. Wash, rinse, repeat endlessly. This is not where it's at, cats. This is not where it's at. And I use the vernacular that we cheekily enjoy. Hey, Claire. Can I get an amen resonance? So if you've been feeling this rumble that you ignore, because when you face it, it's so massive, you can hardly face it with any kind of languaging because the languaging isn't there as yet. It's coming. It's coming. Before the new year, the pimple will pop. For me. So it's begun to make its headway and it's begun to pop. And so karma doesn't exist to the extent that I gaze elsewhere. Is I gaze upon the karma, which is everything I see in my space, including the bowls behind me and the essential oil diffuser and the koshi bells behind me. Karmic expression, cause and effect expression. Be mindful when you use the word karma that oftentimes what we have gleaned and misappropriated from the Eastern traditions, what we use it as is bad karma. It's neutral. It's profoundly neutral. It's just cause and effect. It's just the creation of life. You are born from karma. You gaze upon karma. Within the karmic web, find things that are more ephemeral. Find vistas that remind you that the core star effervescence of light is the foundation. The karma is not the foundation. You will only swim within the web. Leave the cave, leave the web. Enjoy it when you can. Know that others suffer is a karmic expression. So love evolved energy is shifting, it's changing. And sometimes I will speak within what that is. What's coming is life-changing. So let me get back to that thing pending. And I've barely been able to touch it. And all it feels like to me is that I'm about to die. That everything I know is about to die. And so that may be true. Whatever. You guys. The Chrystine that is speaking to us within the web, within the context, because language is also karmic. Do you see? Do you see? It is also karmic. We have all done well. My job is not to have babies and partnerships and a gigundo family and so many chords within the web, emotional chords. That is, from this expression, that is not my way. That is not my path. It's not my path. Little beknownst to me, I have actually chosen well. And the karma in which I was born has allowed karmic choices that support the path. I've bemoaned these. So I don't know how I will be showing up here, and I'm not sure, other than Rachel getting ecstatically blissful over her stuff over there, if how this resonates, how this gnosis resonates with anybody else. How do you perform energy work as it's always been done when it happens within the context of this, of the web, when it happens within the rainbow? Love the rainbow, leave the rainbow. Gaze upon other, gaze upon essence. How does essence express? It can't help but express. It can't help but express. What is the same flavor? Everybody's identity has an essence, and that flavors everything so much that you can't taste it anymore. Others taste it for you, and they tell you what your essence is. I implore you to go deep and taste your own essence. It's possible. Express then from this essence. Those of you who know me, you tell me my essence endlessly, and I'm like, no. That's part of the karmic expression that I do, is that. The thread of doubt and denial is just a part of this incarnation. And I love her. And I love this. I love it. Because what else is there? There's the most appropriate response is that. When I can see the essence vibration within me reflected in others, I squeeze so hard. And part of the karmic language I use to express my essence is squee and peace. And for those of you who know me, you're like, yeah, we knew that. Yeah, we knew that. It's something, though, to get really clear. And so I know mine, but what's yours? What's yours? How does this change DNA? Does it? This DNA? I don't know. I mean, I was born in time-space reality that looked like this, and consciousness did that in 1968. Those who were born in 2022, consciousness looks different now. The potential capacity, bandwidth of entire populations looks different, feels different, sees different, tastes different, smells different, hears different. The resonance is different. And we talk about this in a bazillion different ways. And so, how profoundly can this change? And what does this DNA look like for me in the coming days, weeks, months, and then years after that? Thank you, everybody, for being on my journey. Thank you. My journey? I'm on my journey. You're in your own journey. But thank you, friends. Thank you. I see my shamans. I see my starseeds, old souls. I see my incarnate angels. I see my artists and deeply creative humans. So thank you. Thank you. In readings, when people have questions, their essence is clouded in an area and they are yet to see, to fully express it. All I can do is point them back to breathe, feel, see with your human tiny filters, the tiny filters. This is what Hafiz was talking about. Actually, I should say Daniel Ladinsky, who is the English translator of the Persian poet Hafiz, Shams al-Din Hafiz. Leave cave, leave web, and then come back to the web, come back to the cave, leave entirely. So if we're going to use that vernacular, Rachel, I don't know. It's not up to she who identified as the chrysalis. And the pupae, what happens with the goo? What's the stage when the butterfly begins to leave? I've yet to identify more fully with that expression, which in turn will die and then become another expression. This is not the last word. It can't be, because I'm expressing within the web. I'm expressing within the cave. Do you see? So, every reading, every energy clearing, every expression, every reflection, some of you more evolved who have come to me, you're primarily asking for me to mirror back to you what you are suspecting, because the portion of the identity of self needs a little support. The portion of you existing within the web needs to up level and upgrade. So if I can sit in the identity that is no identity except for effervescence, then they who come to me go, oh yeah, I remember. Thank you. And then you move on. That's all. That's it. I can use words in the web that help the mind. And the wheels of the mind are within karma as well, are within cause and effect. And that may be your path. I've lived half a century plus, and so we'll see. We'll see what else is left for this incarnation. I don't know. I'll tell you what. There's something about playfulness and sharing playfulness and the spiritual and emotional expression of awe and SQUEEEE. It's really close. It's really close. And so if I can provide this, then okay. That's perhaps that's my mission going forward. I don't know. I'm not sure what it looks like from here on out. David, talk about embodied, and Gay Miller, talk about earth angels. So we'll see what Love Evolve Energy offerings look like from here on out. I have made a commitment to show up here. And so if I stay to this within the karmic web commitment, this is what it looks like. More powerful for me to empower you and for you to tell me, every feel that feels good to you that you have as a breadcrumb. Keep following those breadcrumbs back. Do you see my eye twitching? Following those breadcrumbs back to your essence. Back to your essence. Well, enjoy your golden web. I have a few sessions available for the rest of 2022. Catch as catch can. And we'll see what the new offerings will be presented in the new year. We'll see what those look like. In the meantime, I have this Podia link right there. That's where I have a lot of evergreen stuff. I have energy healings there. I have guided meditations and meditation retreats there as well. So if a session is not within your karmic capacity, then that's where you go. You can also go to YouTube. There's going to be a shift, and before I leave, I'm going to take a mini poll and ask everybody if you would be willing to join me on not just Podia, but Patreon. Patreon's another platform that's off of Facebook and off of YouTube, where the community gathers, and we do like this. We do this. It's not paid unless I decide it's paid, and perhaps there will be tiers coming up. But if you're willing to follow me onto Patreon, please let me know here in the feed and just say yes, Patreon, or do Patreon and some emojis. It's just another format within the Golden Web Matrix that has less collective tentacles. It has different tentacles from the grand collective that I create. I am also part of the collective gestalt, if you will, that creates a context, that creates another flavor to the web. So I too created that. We create this as well. Peace, brother. And bit by bit, we will wake up. The next guru is the collective. And so it happens one at a time. So join us. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. All right, you guys. I will check back here. I've got one taker. I've got one taker. I got two takers. Gay, talk to me. PM me or call me or something like that. I just want to know how you're doing. So that's what I have for now. Uh, I'm supposed to fly out to Colorado in about 2 months' time. I'm flying out to Colorado. Um, I may drive out to Colorado, which means those friends I have in the Midwest, I may ask to crash on the couch. So let me know. Uh, okay, beauties. I suppose I will be here next Friday, assuming I'm still within the karmic web that is love. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, my earth angel. Okay, beauties. Catch on the flip. Oh, there's something else I wanted to say. Just about love. When it bumps up against pain becomes compassion. This we know. When it bumps up against joy, we become delight and we become joy. When your essence bumps up against the web of karma that is the matrix. Yay, Sheila, another taker. When it bumps up the against the web, when your essence bumps up against. Damn it, I'm back. God, it doesn't want me to say this. When your essence, the effervescence, when your essence bumps up against manifest karmic web of life, it becomes you. It becomes you. Go back to the essence. Become more you. I need a t-shirt. Where's my swag team? Are they here? My swag team is not here. Go back to the essence. Become more you. Within the karmic gold web matrix of life. All right, I got 3 takers. Can only go upwards from there. Guess I'm doing it. Jamie, I just talked about everything we talked about last night. Okay, swag team in the house. Okay, swag team. Tap into your essence, become more you. T-shirt. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the flip. How long have I been here? Only 44 minutes. I think that's enough. This was a lot. I might have to listen to this again so I can coach myself. And like I said, I've got very few sessions available. My Saturday has already been snagged. One of you's in here snagged it. My Saturday's been snagged. So if you want to get back to your essence, become more you. I don't know what else there is to do. And a song is starting. Okay. Catch them. If you aren't going to be able to do that, find me on Podia. That's the link you see here. That's the link you'll see in the feed. I have pre-recorded stuff there. Still potent. You know why it's still potent? Because your essence will gravitate to it. And all it will do is give feedback back into your essence. That's why. Okay, guys. My brain is whirring now. I'm going to go express source, and I'm hoping that you all will too. And I'll either see you next Friday, I will see you in a session, or you will see yourself in Podia. All right. Bye, guys. Love ya.